In the year 2026, it is not anticipated that the HR-V would go through any revisions that are considered to be of a substantial character. This is the current state of affairs. At this moment, the circumstance is exactly as it was explained earlier. At this precise moment, the circumstance is virtually identical to what was mentioned earlier in the sentence. The year 2023 symbolizes the beginning of Honda's release of an entirely new model, which is now going to be available for customers to purchase. This new model will be available for purchase. We currently have this model in stock, and it is available for purchase in any location on the planet. You can take advantage of this opportunity. There were a lot of enhancements that were made to this model, some of which include an increase in the power of the engine, a design that was streamlined, an advancement in the technology that was contained within, and the addition of driver assistance systems as standard equipment. Furthermore, the design was successful in producing a greater grade of reduction, which was a noteworthy accomplishment brought about by the design. An update to the mid-cycle for the 2026 model year is something that we are looking forward to, and we are hopeful that the vehicle will be offered in a hybrid configuration. We are looking forward to this. At this point, we are looking forward to it. That is something that we are looking forward to at this stage. At this point in time, that is something that we enthusiastically anticipate happening. It is true to say that this is the scenario because the chassis of the Honda HR-V is identical to the chassis of the Honda Civic that is currently being made. This is the reason why this is the case. In the following explanation, a justification, providing an explanation for why this is the case is presented. The fact that the chassis of the Honda HR-V is identical to that of the modern Honda Civic is just one of the numerous reasons why this is the case. To name just one of the many reasons why this is the case, this is only one of them. Another reason why this is the case is that this is just one of the many reasons why this is the case. This is just one of the many reasons why this is the case. Combining the most appealing characteristics of the Honda Civic with those of a compact SUV resulted in the creation of the most user-friendly crossover vehicle that Honda has ever built. In order to bring about the creation of the Honda Civic, this was done. This action was taken with the intention of accomplishing the achievement of the goal of creating the most user-friendly crossover car that is conceivable, for the sake of accomplishing the objective that the organization had established for itself. This particular course of action was chosen. Therefore, it was absolutely necessary to carry out the action that was in question in order to successfully achieve the result that was wanted. There are two characteristics that customers might anticipate obtaining: the honeycomb mesh that spans the length of the inside, and tactile controls that are gentler on the hands than those found on touch screens. Both of these aspects are included. In the product, there is a form of mesh known as honeycomb mesh that is utilized to cover the entirety of the interior. It is anticipated that these two components will be incorporated into the product in some way when it is released. When these two components are finally made available to the public, it is anticipated that customers will have access to both of them concurrently. Customers are able to anticipate coming into possession of both of these characteristics, including the ones that were addressed earlier in the conversation. It is highly probable that the product will possess both of these characteristics when it comes to the product by itself. This has a very high possibility of occurring. The likelihood of this happening, on the other hand, is something that may be judged to be quite high. It is predicted that both of these factors will be incorporated into the entire picture, taking into consideration the current state of events, which is the case. It is also possible for customers to anticipate obtaining the luxurious upholstery that is displayed on the exterior of the vehicle. It is possible that they will be looking forward to having this opportunity. If someone is sufficiently determined, they will be able to attain success in this department. This is something that they would anticipate with a great deal of joy and anticipation as far as they are concerned. They might look forward to it with a lot of anticipation. Due to the responsive driving of the compact crossover, which is characterized by well-balanced handling and quick turning, it is a thrill to drive around town in this vehicle. As a result, the experience of driving the car is enhanced. The act of driving can provide some individuals with a variety of thrilling experiences.